No one knows why the old Blackwood Academy was abandoned decades ago. Rumors spread, stories of students who vanished, teachers who whispered to empty hallways, and a night that never seemed to end. But when a new group of students arrives, they soon realize that once the clock strikes midnight, the school is no longer part of their world. The first night, Ethan, Sophia, and Jake were among the first to experience it. At exactly 12 a.m., a low chime echoed through the empty halls. The air turned thick, the lights flickered, and the doors that led outside disappeared. Classrooms that were supposed to be empty were now filled with shadowy figures, scribbling on old parchment with ink that dripped like blood. Lockers creaked open, revealing books with moving words and pages that whispered secrets. Then they heard it, the sound of footsteps, but no one was there. The hidden truth determined to escape. Ethan led the group to the school's library, the one place that remained untouched by the night's horrors. In an old, dust-covered journal, they found a chilling entry dated 1954. The school does not sleep. It waits. Every 30 years, it chooses new students. They will stay until the debt is paid. Debt? What debt? As they read on, they discovered a name. Headmaster Alistair Graves, a man who supposedly vanished with his entire graduating class in 1954. But that's when the whispers started again. This time, they could make out the words, "Don't run. Don't hide. Midnight is only the beginning." A loud knock on the library door made them jump. The escape attempt. Jake, panicked, swung the door open, only to find themselves staring at a reflection of the hallway. But with one key difference. They weren't in it. Instead, figures in old school uniforms stood there, staring at them with hollow eyes. Then, they moved, fast. Screaming, they ran through the halls, searching for any way out. That's when Sophia noticed something. The janitor's closet. It wasn't there before. Inside, they found a trapdoor leading downward. The moment they jumped in, the world above shattered like glass. The final test. They landed in an underground chamber where they saw it, a massive antique clock stuck at 11:59 p.m. Surrounding it were desks, occupied by students who looked frozen. Their bodies decayed, their faces twisted in silent horror. In the center stood Headmaster Graves, watching them with an amused expression. "You think you can leave? The school needs its students, and I need replacements." He raised his hand, and the frozen students twitched. Their eyes snapped open, revealing endless darkness. Sophia grabbed a rusted pipe from the ground and swung it at the clock. The moment it struck, the clock's hands moved. 12 a.m. A deafening chime rang through the air. The frozen students screamed. The walls of the chamber cracked. Graves's smile faltered, and then everything collapsed. The morning after, Ethan, Sophia, and Jake woke up in their beds. The school looked normal. Students walked through the halls, laughing, chatting. Had it been a dream? Jake checked his phone. It was the next day. No one else seemed to remember what happened, except for one thing. The clock in the main hallway, the one no one ever paid attention to, had changed. It now read 11:59 p.m., and beneath it, carved into the wood, was a new message. "See you in 30 years." This is the end of our story.